This is where we run down physical media by the numbers. First, we take a look at the top 20 selling 4K Ultra HD discs of a previous week. I give you my thoughts and recommendations on every single title there so you can help make more informed buying decisions in the future for your collection, of course. And then, of course, we get into the market share breakdown where we look at all the different disc formats you'll love. DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, see how well they're selling in comparison to one another, look at the current physical media sale trends, and just have a great time speculating and analyzing those movies, of course. And we talk about the state of physical media and where collecting goes in the future. So definitely, if you love collecting physical media, having a friendly film fan place to talk the movies you absolutely love, you are in the right spot, my movie friend. Don't be naughty this holiday season. Go ahead and smash that like and subscribe. That we stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. But let's get into the list of 4K bangers. First up at the bottom here, we're going to have Death Becomes Here from Shout Studio. And I have the Blu-ray of this title. I really like this dark comedy. Has some horror elements in there, but an amazing cast with like Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep, I believe, and Bruce Willis, if I remember that cast correctly. But they do an excellent job here. Very entertaining of a movie. Next up, we got to have Borderlands from Lionsgate. I probably can't say the same thing about this title, unfortunately. I saw it in theaters, and it was just kind of mid. It was just kind of, It was just kind of, why do I need this in my collection? Would I ever watch it again? So, don't need that one personally. Next up, we got Happiness from Criterion. I heard this was like a really dark, dramatic story, very intense subject matter. So, do I need that movie in my life? I don't know. So maybe I'll skip it this sale season. Next up, we got to have The Grinch from Universal, the animated one. I really like all the Grinch movies. I think every version offers something a little bit different. So I had a fun time with that one. Maybe I'll pick it up on physical now. Next up, we got a new one here with Rules of Engagement from Kino Lorber. I think this is like a wartimey action movie, if I remember correctly. But I have not seen this one, or I don't remember seeing it. So maybe in a future Kino Lorber sale. Next up, you got to have Arcane League of Legends Season 1 from Shout Studios. I've not seen the show. Really, not much of it, but I've heard great things. Next up, we have Gladiator from Paramount. Makes sense. People are getting pumped up for Gladiator 2 coming out here soon. I'm ready for Gladiator 2. I think it's going to be awesome and just a fun time. And the first Gladiator is a masterpiece. So highly, highly recommend checking that one. I mean, come on. So many Oscar recognition. You got to see it eventually. Next up, got The Wizard of Oz from Warner. Makes sense, right? Wicked also coming out here right now. So I'm excited for Wicked as well. And The Wizard of Oz is a complete classic and influential film. So yeah, you got to see both of those. Watch Gladiator, watch The Wizard of Oz. Maybe I'll do that little double feature, and then I'll see Gladiator 2 and Wicked, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe. Next up, we got to have Krampus from Shout Studios. Yes, Krampus, I think, is a ton of fun. It's holiday horror, gateway horror, whatever you want to say. But it's just fun to see Krampus and his minions go after this naughty, naughty family. So I really like that one more than most, I would say. Next up, we got a new one here with Godzilla 1954. Criterion, the classic Godzilla movie. I have not yet seen this one. I do like the new Godzilla kaiju monster stuff, so maybe I gotta go see the original, see if it compares. You guys gotta let me know though. Is it interesting and thrilling enough, or is it just super boring and moves at a snail's pace? You guys gotta let me know. Just be straight up in the comments with that one. I'm really curious. Next up, we got a new one here. Trap from Warner, M. Night Shyamalan title, Josh Hartnett. I thought the first 2/3 of this movie was pretty good. I'm like, okay, we got something going here. And then the last third, it just goes off the rails. And I'm like, okay, what are we doing now? I'm not happy no more. Right. So, yeah. Next up, we got Escape from New York from Shout Studios. They did that new cool steelbook design. I mean, the design looks awesome, but I already got Escape from New York on a 4K Slippy. Do they really think people are going to double dip here? Are you guys double dipping out there? Just stop the double dipping madness, people. Just stop it. Yeah, it's okay. If you love doing it, go for it. Why not? You dip the way you want to dip. I'll dip the way I want to dip, right? Just like Seinfeld, right? All right, Zodiac from Paramount up next. I have not seen this movie. I heard it's a great kind of like crime, psychological thriller of sorts. Looks like a great cast. I got to check this one out eventually. Next, new one up here, we got We Were Soldiers from Paramount. I feel like I've heard this title, but I don't know anything about this movie. Next up, we got John Wick from Lionsgate. Didn't they come out with a new John Wick edition? I forgot what studio did it or boutique label did it, but it added in like some, was it like Dolby Vision or something like that? It looked kind of cool, but I'm like, once again, I'm not going to double dip on that. I already got a 4K. Next up, we're getting top five here. Top five. We got a new one with the 430 movie. Apparently, this is an Amazon exclusive 4K. I did not know that, so that's pretty cool. Once again, from Lionsgate. This is a Kevin Smith movie. Some Kevin Smith movies I really like, some are more misses, so maybe in the future I'll check that one out. I should preview it before buying it, though, for sure. Next up, we got a new one here with White Christmas from Paramount. So this is an oldie but a goodie, now newly on 4K, apparently. So I actually have not seen this one, believe it or not, or I just don't remember it. I do want to check it out eventually because I love classic Christmas movies like It's a Wonderful Life. I absolutely love. Hopefully, White Christmas is on that level. Next up, we're going to have Twisting It Up from Universal. I do really like this sequel. I thought it had a great cast in there with Glenn Powell. So I do want to get this one in the collection at some point. Next up, we got a new one with The Crow 2024 Lionsgate. I did not really like this one. I don't know. It just got too weird and bizarre and just, I don't know, it didn't flow like the original. And usually I like sequels and remakes. Like usually I'm the go-to person for that. But this one just completely missed it. So yeah, just, But one that did not miss, our number one title, no doubt about this, against reign supreme. We got Deadpool and Wolverine from Disney and Marvel. I absolutely really enjoyed that movie. Not perfect, there's flaws in there, but it was a fun time. Saw it a couple times in theaters. Eventually, we'll pick up the 4K when it gets discounted. Not the Steelbook, though, because those prices are insane. But there we go. Those were our top selling full Ks there. Now let's get into the top secret files, my friends. And we'll bring up these home video entertainment charts. And we will go ahead and take a look at what we got happening here. All right, so yay, 4Ks are up again, 19.8%. So to me, this isn't just a random spike. We've seen 4Ks go in little spikes before, and then they'll drop drastically the next week after. But this has been for like over a month now where 4Ks have been doing strong, over 15%. I think 4Ks are here to stay. It's really become a collector's market. I think more people are diving into those premium editions and going for those boutique labels. And so I think 4Ks is going to have some really good staying power and maybe even increase a little bit over the next few months. We got Blu-rays 25.5%. They're staying about the same, very consistent. I love high definition. I would love to see it above 30% or even overtake DVD at some point, but we know that ain't going to happen. Why is it not going to happen? Because DVD reigns supreme at the Walmart retail locations. You go to Walmart, 90% of their stuff seems to be DVD. They just throw on a new Christmas slipcover and they say, here you go, buy this DVD for the 100th time. You love the slippy cover, right? It's so Christmassy. And I'm like, come on now. Come on now. So we got to do something a little bit better, Walmart. I did see some Blu-rays with new Christmas slipcovers, so I'll give them that. But come on, let's get 4Ks. Let's get more 4Ks in there. I just want to see a healthier mix. Nothing wrong with DVDs and nothing wrong with any of the formats. I love all the formats. I just want a more even mixture at those retail locations. And Barnes & Noble, once again, I'm going to point out here, is doing fabulous. They're offering a lot of good stuff, some boutique label stuff. We know they're known for Criterion, but they got Arrow, they got Kino Lorber. They do have studio titles as well, overly priced, but they have a great friendly atmosphere. So, I mean, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, they're the last stronghold. So if you want physical media to stay out there in the retail in-person shopping places, you just got to go there. You got to go. You got to hunt for movies. You got to have a fun time. And that's the bell of amazing movie picking upness. Okay. So there we go. That is our analyzation and speculation of the charts. But now we are going to get into the future. Okay, we are in the future now. Where does physical media go to next? Yes, I think 4Ks are going to stay pretty strong from here on out. Like I said, I think we're going more towards a collector's market. So I think 4Ks are just going to keep trending upward, or at least stay consistently high for a little bit here. Of course, we'll have Blu-rays in the mix and a ton of DVDs as always. I do want to see Barnes & Noble and Walmart keeping the hold strong there for in-shopping experiences, but we do have great sales going on online There's Groove that's freaking smashing it right now. I love the early Black Friday deals for Groove. I mean, you can get like 4Ks 12.99 there, which is fantastic. Amazon is copying some of those sales as well and has other stuff on sale. So I love to see that. Online shopping is good as well. I like to see a balance between in-person shopping and online shopping, and I'm sure boutique label sales will happen too for the holidays. So it's just going to be like holiday deal palooza on physical media. So get those wallets ready. Now's the time. If you've been waiting patiently, you didn't pick up stuff day one. Well, now you can get these titles at like a third of the price. So you will be rewarded, my friends. So thank you so much for just having a good time watching and talking the movies. Before we get too off the rails here and get on the naughty list this season, go ahead and once again, if you haven't already, mega smash that like and subscribe to stay entertained and up to date on all future physical media number breakdowns. Leave in the comments below, did anything stand out to you with the hottest titles being released, or our analytics of the market share breakdown and talking about the future and state of physical media? Where does it all go next, my movie friends? And then, of course, do your part to make the world a better place. And of course, you'll love this physical media topic. Go ahead and mega smash the next video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.